On the night of January 13, 2012, the Costa Concordia, a luxurious cruise ship, struck a rock off the coast of Italy, resulting in one of the most devastating maritime disasters in recent history. But what happened next is a story of engineering marvels and human resilience. The Costa Concordia was on a 7-day cruise around the Mediterranean Sea when it deviated from its planned route to perform a sail-by salute at Isola del Giglio, Italy. The ship struck a rock formation on the seafloor, causing it to list and partially sink. The impact sheared 2 long strips of steel from the ship's hull, which were later found on the seabed. The ship lost cabin electrical power shortly after the initial impact, and passengers were advised to put on their life jackets. The captain, Francesco Schettino, has said that he was navigating by sight and knew the seabeds well, having done the move 3 or 4 times before. However, he admitted to a judgment error and acknowledged ordering the ship's turn too late. The ship's first officer, Ciro Ambrosio, told investigators that Schettino had left his reading glasses in his cabin and repeatedly asked Ambrosio to check the radar for him. The investigation focused on shortcomings in the procedures followed by the crew and the actions of Captain Schettino, who left the ship prematurely. He left about 300 passengers on board the sinking vessel, most of whom were rescued by helicopter or motorboats in the area. The chief of the Italian Coast Guard testified that the final grounding of the ship may not have been related to any attempts to maneuver the ship, and it may have simply drifted in the prevailing winds that night. The salvage operation was one of the biggest maritime salvage operations in history. On September 16, 2013, the parbuckle salvage of the ship began, and by the early hours of September 17, the ship was set upright on its underwater cradle. The operation required the use of sponsons or flotation tanks, welded to the ship sides to refloat it. The ship was refloated in July 2014 and towed 170 nautical miles to the port of Genoa for scrapping. The total cost of the disaster, including victims' compensation, refloating, towing, and scrapping costs, is estimated at $2 billion, more than 3 times the ship's construction cost. Costa Cruises offered compensation to passengers, but only 1/3 of the survivors took the offer. The evacuation of the ship took over 6 hours, and of the 3,229 passengers and 1,023 crew known to have been aboard, 32 died. The survivors were transported to Porto Santo Stefano, where the first Center for Coordination and Assistance was established. Prime Minister Mario Monti announced his intention to propose to the President of the Republic to grant the Gold Medal for Civil Valor to the common people of Isola del Giglio and Monte Argentario for their conduct during the rescue. The rescue divers from the Italian Navy, Coast Guard, and Vigili del Fuoco searched within the ship for missing people. The head of the Coast Guard diving team described the conditions inside the ship as disastrous. Pitch-black conditions with large furniture drifting around made the rescue operation hazardous. Divers worked in pairs for safety and searched each assigned area slowly in a zigzag manner. The search dives were planned as 50 minutes in duration, with extra air tanks positioned within the ship in case of emergency. The divers had 2 headlamps positioned on their helmets because underwater visibility varied from approximately 80 to 10 centimeters. They marked their route by trailing a line to be used to lead them back out in low visibility. On January 14th, divers searched the ship until nightfall. They rescued a South Korean newlywed couple who slept through the partial sinking and found the ship's purser, who had a broken leg. The operation was suspended several times due to violent waters shifting the ship and interrupting rescue work. The wreck was salvaged 3 years after the incident and then towed to the port of Genoa, where it was scrapped. The Costa Concordia disaster was a wake-up call for the maritime industry, highlighting the importance of safety protocols and emergency preparedness. It also raised questions about the role of human error and the need for more effective communication and training. The Costa Concordia disaster resulted in significant changes to safety protocols and emergency preparedness in the maritime industry. The International Maritime Organization, IMO, implemented new regulations to improve safety at sea. The disaster also led to the development of new technologies and techniques for salvage operations and emergency response. The Costa Concordia disaster will always be remembered as one of the most devastating maritime disasters in recent history. However, it also serves as a reminder of the importance of human resilience and the power of engineering marvels. The story of the Costa Concordia is a testament to the strength and determination of the human spirit. Thanks for watching the story of the Costa Concordia, a testament to human resilience and engineering marvels. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more documentaries.